Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do a reading for you. How are you, my water family? My two fishes friends, how you doing? I hope you're well. I am here to do a reading for you, friends, and it is a weekly reading. It is for the week ahead. Let's find out what's going on for you, Pisces. If you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter sign, there could be something here for you. Please, please, please take what is yours and leave what is not. If it doesn't apply to you, it just does not apply to you. Let's find out what's going on for you, Pisces. In the week ahead, we're doing a 9-card draw, by the way. Tell me about Pisces. Got the Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins. We've got the 2 of Cups. Oh, what is this? We have the 8 of Cups. Pisces. Why did I just stop for a moment? My heart felt like my heart stopped for a moment. Well, it didn't literally, but I just took a breath here. That's what it feels like. So Pisces, it feels like there is somebody who's acting really emotionally detached from you. I feel like, truthfully, this person, they have an offer for you. Now, the 2 of Cups isn't always love, so don't freak out. But I feel like it is somebody wants to get to know you better, because the Pentacle is the one that's shown up. It's not the Ace. It's not the Page of Cups. It's the Page of Pentacles. This is a practical invitation, I feel, to get to know somebody better, to go out for wine, to go out for a drink. Can I take you out for dinner? It feels like this person, though, they may be a King of Cups. They may be a Queen of Cups. It feels like somebody here is acting very aloof or detached from their emotions. It feels like this person, I think that they feel more about you than you understand. 8 and 2 is 10. I feel like they think that they found the right one, because I feel like wherever they were, they left that place to go out looking for the 2 of Cups, and I think that they have found the 2 of Cups. But I think that this person is not showing you that on the surface, so you probably don't know. It feels like they're maybe not really talking to you, or maybe you're in a group, maybe they're a friend of a friend, and they don't really bother to make conversation with you. I think that this is something that you might be a little bit surprised over. I've got the Devil energy here. This person, I don't think, can stop thinking about you. Thinking practical things, by the way. I don't think, well, it could be a little bit passionate too. It could be that. But it feels like when they think about you, I feel like they're attracted to you. It feels like they do want to pursue you. But it also feels like this Page of Pentacles is telling me that they're thinking practical things about you. But I do think it's on a loop. We've got the 5 of Swords. So I think that this is something big for them. It feels like the biggest part for them is this person somebody that I can trust? Is it somebody who I have anything in common with? Do we have fundamental differences? Do we feel different things? This person isn't really even sure if you feel something for them. And I feel that the fact that they're being aloof and detached in their emotions tells me that they do have feelings for you. I just don't think that they want to show them on the surface just yet. Somebody here is about to make a decision about the 10 of Pentacles here and the 10 of Cups. So I'm going to say that, it does feel like, okay, we got somebody who's going to be honest here. It does feel like there is some sort of a small offer, is what I'm saying. So I think that this person might make a small offer, like maybe they'll offer to take you out for drinks, or offer to take you out, for snacks, or it's not the $300 dinner, friend. It's something small. So I feel like that they're making a small advance toward you, because I think they want to know how you feel before they invest in everything. And I think that's legit. I think it is. I don't think somebody should go spending gobs of money on someone that they're not sure they're even compatible with. Compatibility is a really big thing for them. They need to know the truth about this before they even go further. So I feel like they do, what's at the center of the reading is the heart of the matter. And it feels like somebody here is trying to hold back their passion. The King of Wands does have wisdom. The wisdom is this: I'm not going to set the whole forest on fire just because I'm trying to get rid of one spider, right? It's like I'm going to control the burn. I'm going to find out exactly when to burn, when to use my fire, and when to hold back. It feels like this person, though, is thinking about you very much passionately, and I think also practically. It's not just passion, so it's not just a connection that they're attracted to you. I don't think it's just attraction is what I'm trying to say. The 2 of Wands is here, and it feels like somebody here is stuck at the 2 of Wands. They're stuck with having a plan, but not being able to execute that plan. I think that the King of Wands is the 3rd wand that this person needs in order to execute their plan. It does feel a little bit scary for them. I'm going to say they don't want to end up in a codependent relationship. And I think that that's why they're acting so aloof and detached. They might be testing you to see if you are codependent, if you have to be in their back pocket every 5 minutes. This person is waiting to see if you are, and you know, please don't take it as they're testing you. I don't think that's what it is. But I think that this person is being a little bit aloof and detached with their energy because it feels like they are viewing you, wondering if I should get to know you better face to face. It feels like they know they can't stop thinking about you. And they're wondering, are you all of it? Are you the Ten of Pentacles? Are you the long-term joy? This person seems to be quite skeptical, I would say. The Queen of Swords is skeptical until he or she has all of the details. This is somebody who's going to face it head on. I'm just going to ask the honest questions. And really, that's your test, right? If you talk to somebody and you're really honest with them without being rude or mean, and they can't take your honesty and your authenticity, then it's really not for you. So I think somebody here is wondering if you two are compatible. They're unsure. They don't want to completely step back. I think they have questions. The Ace of Swords is in the air in the left hand here. I think somebody has questions about the heart space. The Queen of Swords is here. So somebody here is about to be very honest with themselves, honest with you. And I think somebody is about to say something, break the silence, maybe give you an indication that they're interested in getting to know you in a little more of a practical way. They already know they're attracted to you. I think they want to get to know you in a more practical way. Pisces, we're going to look at 2 cards. We're going to see what's going on underneath the surface here. Tell me about Pisces. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the 4 of Cups. So I think that the question is this. Is this the cup that I want? Right? You could be somebody who's in a social group with this person, or maybe you met them out at a social gathering where there's more than one person. I don't think it's an app thing is what I'm saying. I don't think this person's swiping back and forth. I feel like this is someone that you probably met face-to-face, because to me that's what the page is. It's face-to-face information, seeing you, seeing your smile, looking at the emotions on your face. The Ace of Cups here, it feels like somebody here is wondering whether they want to enter into anything meaningful. Because this person is, you can see they're sort of in thought looking at the Ace of Cups up there, because they're already having fun. Will they be rejected? They're wondering that as well. Will they be rejected? Nobody likes to be rejected, whether you're the feminine or the masculine. But we do have 5 cups here. So somebody here is feeling like, should I try? Or will I be rejected? Let's look at the 2 of Cups. Tell me why the 2 of Cups is here. It does feel like a very practical getting to know you, with the possible chance of it becoming deeper because of all this water here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. I think this person is pretty confident. They're pretty confident that you are the real deal, that what they see is what they get. The 9 of Cups is Piscean energy. And it tells me that you are independently happy, Pisces. I don't think you need a relationship at this time. That's always when it shows up, by the way, when we don't need it. It feels like you're pretty confident on your own. I think that this person wants to get to know you in a more practical way because they see that you're very confident. You're self-sufficient. You might be somebody who owns a business, or just, is very in control of your life and your money, and you might own property. Like, it feels like you really don't need anybody, and that might be a little intimidating, but I do feel that this person sees that you are happy and that you make happy decisions, or decisions based on your happiness. I do believe they're wobbling just a little bit because they know that they are the ones making the decision. It does feel like I am talking about possibly a man who's making the decision, but also it could be a woman in her masculine energy. This person could still be attached to the past a little bit. I'm just looking at the Devil and how it's looking into the past. They could have a past attachment, which just could mean that maybe they're divorced and they have children. But it does feel like there is a past attachment here. Tell me about the Devil. I feel like this person's wobbling just a little bit. It's making them a little bit nervous, but we did see the Queen of Swords, right? And the Queen of Swords does make people a little bit nervous. These just popped out of the deck. I don't know if you saw them fall in my arms, but we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 7 of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look, it feels like somebody here does want to connect with you. They have been watching from the outside of the boundary. It feels like here with the Seven of Wands. It feels like they've been, even though that maybe you've been at the same place that they have been socially, possibly, it feels like this person has been watching from outside the boundaries, or maybe they are inside the boundaries and watching you on the outside of the boundaries. It does feel like they want to give you a lot of attention. This person is holding the seventh wand in the hand, which is protecting themselves and whatever is behind the door. But the six wands are here as well. So it feels like somebody here does want to connect with you, I'd say, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And they do want to give you some sort of attention. But it feels like they're, I'm going to say they're finally going to stand up and say something. But it feels like they are nervous because they still might have an attachment from the past, which means they could be maybe possibly in, maybe separated but not yet divorced. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is changing in their life. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is expanding everything. And so I feel like that's going to break the chains that are binding this person. But I think right now that they are in this place of trying to, I feel, protect themselves, trying to get to know people, standing still behind the boundaries. That feels like they've got some boundaries. But I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is going to expand and change everything. Which means I feel like it's going to, probably you're going to be able to knock down some of those boundaries. The World card is here. There's a major shift going on. I think for the King of Wands, I don't feel like this is your energy, Pisces. I feel like you're probably more in the 8 or the 10 of Cups. It feels like this person has a major shift, a major ending going on in their life right now. But they are ready to move forward, which means I feel like the attachment that they have from the past is they're probably currently building boundaries between them and whatever is in the past. Tell me about the Five of Swords, because I think that this is the biggest worry. This is why they've been staying detached, because they're not sure if they're ready to have a talk about fundamental differences. They don't really know who you are in depth, right? The Two of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the King of Cups, and we've got the Hanged Man. So there's a perspective going on here. It feels like, yeah, I was right. This person is very detached. They're not letting you know anything on the surface. They probably don't really communicate with you all that much, but I see that they see you getting a lot of attention, that you're out in the sunlight. You might have a Leo placement, but we are in Leo season, and the Six of Wands is Leo energy. It feels like they're trying to get a perspective. They're looking at you from all sides, man. That gives me Emperor energy. It does feel like they are looking, like I'm looking at the Hanged Man in perspective, but looking at you from one way, looking at you from another way. It feels like they're watching you as you're getting attention from other people. It doesn't have to be romantic attention. It could be as you're talking with your friends, because I feel like you guys met in a social setting here, because the Three Cups are here, and they've been considering you in that social situation for a while, but I feel like they have to come out of their comfort zone in order to be able to make all of this work. That's why they've been so detached, because I don't know if they have convinced themselves that this is for them yet. I think that they want you to be the Ten of Pentacles, but I also feel like this person is probably, this World card that we saw is probably the ending of a long-term connection that they were in. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Seven of Cups. And we've got the Ten of Swords. I feel like this person feels as though they need to bounce back emotionally first. I think that they are still feeling like they are rising from the ashes at this time. It feels like they're still trying to do the bounce back from something that was very long term. They might be trying to bounce back financially as well. The Ten of Swords tells me that they were betrayed in some way emotionally. That it was very overwhelming, an overwhelming betrayal. But I feel like they are bouncing back from that. This King of Wands is kind of the partner to the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this person thinks that you are their mirror, or you seem familiar to them, because they're attracted to you. They feel like you're attracted to them. It feels like there is a mutual attraction, but a decision has to be made. And I think it has to be made by the King of Wands to put another wand where we put their money where their mouth is here. Somebody's got to make a decision to step away from the comfort of the Two of Wands, where you have the action plan, but you haven't yet executed the plan, but the King of Wands carries the Ace of Wands, which is in fact executing the plan. So I do believe that this all hinges on the decision that the King of Wands will make as to whether they will pursue what they want or not. But I do believe that there is an attraction going on. This person is trying to bounce back. They do see you as their counterpart. Things are about to change, friend. They're about to change big time here. But I think that this person is kind of like coming out of the dark. I think that you are aware that they are in your group, around your life. You are aware of them, but I don't think you're aware of how they feel. We've got the Ace of Wands. Well, there it is. Yeah, that's the propeller on this boat right here. That's what it feels like. You needed the Ace of Wands for action, and the King is here with this action plan, I would say. There's a plan of action that this person's going to take, but I don't think you know, because this person is treating you as though you're not there. Like they have a blindfold on, like they can't see you. And I think it's because they're trying to protect themselves because they've been through a bunch of heartache here. This person, I feel, is still going through splitting of assets. This person is probably quite wealthy and well off, but it feels like nothing is set in stone just yet, because we're still waiting for this chapter to close, I think, with the World card. If you want to come into the extended, we're going to talk more about this, and this. We're going to talk about what goes on here. And if you're interested in that, please look at the top of the comments. There is one pinned comment, and in the pinned comment, you will see there's a link to membership. Membership is where I pull all this apart and I do the extended. If you're interested in that, if you're interested in a private read, please know private reads are open. The sale is over, but on the pre-recorded readings, but readings are always open, y'all. So please go take a look at the Hypsee link. You can look at my prices and packaging. However, the live sales are within the live readings. So the live readings are always on sale. So if you're interested in that, you know how to find that, and you know how to find us in the extended if that's where you want to be. I'm going to go now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Take care of you. Thanks so much, Pisces. See you in the extended. Bye-bye.